It's almost like Groundhog's Day around here. Every video seems to be starting at our shop. All right, here's what we got going on this morning, folks. Jarron up under the lawnmower, doing a little bit of preventative maintenance. Actually, maintenance that definitely needs to be done. So we're getting the blades off. There's one blade right there. Sucker is super dull. We're gonna go get new blades, change the oil. Got the fuel, not the fuel filter off, but we got the air filter off, and she's looking a little dusty. Looking a little dusty, folks. Fuel filters over there. That thing probably definitely needs to be replaced as well. So, boy, we got some stuff to share with y'all today. Don't we, Jarron?
Yes, sir. How y'all doing today? I hope everybody is well, and God bless all.
Okay, we got a little bit of wind. I'm gonna give you guys a little bit of the backstory real quick, because judging by the title of this video, well, we've probably titled this something along the lines of Jarron almost got in a fight because of a video that we filmed on YouTube. Now, Jarron's actually got video of this incident taking place. He showed me this video this morning, told me the story, and before we go any further with this, I want to say that this is not to try to put anybody on blast. We're not trying to do anything like that at all. This is a situation that Jarron has some history with, involving some folks from his past. And these ain't even bad folks. There's just some bad blood between Jarron and them. And the situation basically was, is if they saw Jarron, they were gonna wanna fight Jarron, or maybe it was this one particular person. We're not gonna put any names in this. I'm gonna let Jarron tell you guys this story. And what I do want to say, I guess, long story short, or spoiler alert, is that Jarron did not end up fighting, which some may say is a bitch move. I say I'm proud of this man for this. Because had he got to wrecking right there in the parking lot last night, you know, this could have led to him getting locked up, the other guy getting locked up. They could have both ended up getting locked up. It's a messed up situation that there is beef between these two folks. Maybe, I mean, it would be my hope to see that beef go away. I don't know this other person, so I'm not going to sit here and say anything bad about them. They've obviously got a reason for having a beef with Jarron, and all I can speak from is my experience with Jarron, and that experience being that this guy's a hard worker. He knows a lot of things. Yeah, he's made some mistakes in his past for sure. Yeah, he's had a problem with drugs in his past for sure, but I've been working with this guy for a little while now, and almost on a daily basis, and I've never had a reason to believe that he is currently using at all. So with that being mentioned, that's the little prelude to all of this. Jarron, we're gonna talk about this in just a little bit. I guess what we'll do is we'll get the zero turn put back in the shop. We'll go get the parts, and then we can share this story. All right, let's shut it down. We're gonna unload the back of the truck. We got a couple of things back here that we got to get put up into the storage unit. We're gonna go try to find the pieces that we need: blades, air filter, oil, things of that nature. And that's what we got going on. In terms of our fence repair, it's been probably almost 24 hours since we set those posts. But I was thinking about it last night, or this morning, I can't remember when, but I was thinking about it and I was like, damn, I remember when I did my fence, that concrete took longer than 24 hours to completely cure. So it might not be till tomorrow that we actually go over there to finish up that gig. Today's gonna be maintenance day. We're looking to try to get the zero turn maintenance, and possibly also my truck. Jarron knows a lot of things mechanically. He says he can change the oil in it, and my truck definitely needs that, amongst many other things. So let's get this day rolling. It's definitely gonna be an interesting day, to say the least, with this story in this video that we're gonna be sharing with you guys. And I hope that this is a video y'all enjoy. All right, we are just leaving from AutoZone, getting what we need to change the oil in the truck. And y'all, that stuff was $101 for what we need to change the oil. It would have been cheaper to go somewhere and get the oil changed. I think I can get the oil change for like 70 bucks. But, oh well. No biggie. We're gonna get it done. And we're gonna get the stuff that we need for the zero turn as well. So we're gonna make a couple more trips real quick, and then when we get back, easy killer. Then when we get back, we're gonna talk with Jarron and find out what the hell happened. So Let's get what we need, and then let's get this story. I know. You need an oil change. I heard you. All right, so we're just leaving from Home Depot. I ain't gonna say nothing bad about Home Depot. Y'all, we just spent another $100 to get the stuff for the tune-up on the zero turn. $100 for the truck, $100 for the zero turn. But we got new blades, new spark plugs, oil filter, fuel filter, air filter, oil. What else? Anything else?
The blades.
Yeah?
Yeah, that's it. Everything we need.
One thing about it, everything's gonna be tuned up after today. It's Tune-Up Tuesday, except it's Wednesday. Should have done this yesterday. Real quick, Jarron had a really, really good idea. Tell them what you told me on the way out here.
So, this place I used to work for, a landscaping company, we had, every Friday we had to tune up our lawnmowers, and as we were taking the blades off, the boss man was sitting there sharpening them up. He has a bench grinder already, so all we got to do is keep sharpening the blades.
Oh, we're gonna be on that sling blade. Potatoes. Whatever. Mashed potatoes. Yeah, we got a bench grinder. I didn't even think about that. We didn't have to spend $30. Ooh, we didn't have to spend $30 on blades. We could have just taken them off and sharpened them ourselves. But we do got a push mower that probably needs to get tended to as well. One thing about it, again, all of our equipment's going to be good after today, and we're on our way back to the workstation, and it's there where we're going to talk with Jarron further about what the hell happened last night. All right, back over at the storage unit. Got the grinder. I've been working on a blade right there. Gonna make that thing sharp enough to decapitate somebody. That thing ain't never gonna miss a blade of grass when it comes to cutting. So we had the wrong oil filter wrench. Jarron just used his damn belt and got the oil filter off of my truck. Got a decent little amount of oil down here on the ground right here. Hopefully we're gonna be able to clean that up.
Kitty litter.
Yeah, we got a decent little amount of oil going on down there. Making it happen though. Look at my damn air filter thing, my cool air intake. Look at that thing, it's all busted up.
Wow.
Right there.
First of all, you need to take the box out, which is only 2 bolts, maybe a couple more. I have to get up in there to really see. Take that out and replace that. Just that.
What if we duct taped it?
You don't want to duct tape it, man.
I mean,
You can.
just to fix it for right now.
Just for right now, yeah, but...
Damn.
But you got to take that box out.
That thing is destroyed.
And I can, as a matter of fact, if you want, I can do that real quick. Let me get on that side there.
You don't think it should be sitting in that box?
No. With that type of filter, that box ain't doing nothing but taking up room.
Well, let's just leave it in there for right now because the thing's all corroded. I don't want to do anything worse to it. Jesus, my truck.
Well, I got that. Let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and flush.
You got enough room in the pan? The pan's kind of close to full.
Yeah, I don't think.
Let's wait until it's done dripping out and then we'll
You got another empty bucket?
no, but we can pour everything into the big bucket that we got.
Yeah, that's true.
All right, so let's work and talk, Jarron.
Okay.
So last night you ended up in a pretty, you ended up in a situation last night.
Yeah, so in the very first video we did, I talked about how I quit my job making $12 an hour, and I said why. I was doing all the work, which is nothing but the truth. The boss man, I completely understand. Like I said in the video, he has lung problems, he has bad shoulders. I understand him, and he's the boss. He's allowed to do that. I understand that. But
Just not.
The other guy.
You said something about him just sitting in the truck or whatever, but
yeah,
neither here nor there. I'm just
right
filling in some gaps if people ain't following.
Yeah, he sits in the truck because he can't really work all that well, which I understand all that, as I said in the first video. The other person though, I told the truth. He shows up late, he wants to leave early, and every time I turned around he was sitting down smoking a cigarette. So yeah, I felt like I was doing all the work, and I told a little bit of truth on the video. There's actually a comment on the video from said person saying that he was gonna beat my ass. So yesterday I ended up seeing him at Dollar Tree. My mentality, I already know something's gonna happen. So what I do is I get out of my car and I just sit on the hood. Sit on the hood, pull up my phone and my camera, talking to my camera. He walks out the store, looks at me and calls me a bitch. Clear as day. Didn't say nothing to him. Ensues, he pulls over and he comes up and he proceeds to body check me, telling me do something, do something. I'm not the one with beef, okay? Y'all are mad because I spoke a little bit of truth and I'm doing better than what y'all are doing now. So y'all wanna hate. So y'all are the one with beef. You really wanna fight me, swing on me.
All right, so anyways, I want to jump in here and say that that's not what we're doing here. We're not trying to drag out any beef.
I'm not trying to, I have no beef with nobody. I don't want no beef with nobody. But if you do have a problem with me, come talk to me, we can talk it out. But apparently he wants to fight, and I'm not trying to use nothing, no. I want it to end. But I also want everybody to know that I did nothing wrong. I'm telling the truth, and this is why they're mad at me. Like I said, the video pretty much tells all, because you can hear me in the video, you can hear him, you can hear his girlfriend. Yeah, it was crazy, and I'm glad nothing actually went down, because I really don't want to fight. I really don't at all. I'd rather work and have a good time.
Well, like I said, I'm proud of Jarron for not taking it to the level that it could have gone to easily, and to said person who was involved in this situation, who is mad at Jarron for what he said in the video. I do apologize to you for, for the situation. It's never my intention to see any drama or any beef, and if there's any way that it can be hashed out in a civil manner, I understand that you're mad, and I understand why you're mad. Because of what Jarron said. But we're not gonna put your name out there. We're not gonna put anybody's name out here. That's not what this is about. What this is about is the fact that since featuring Jarron on After Prison Show, I've seen the work ethic, the knowledge that this guy has. I don't know nothing about the past, his addiction, the trouble that he was in. All I know is of this guy from here forward. And it's just really crazy to me that because of a video that we did, and also because of some things that were said in that video, somebody wanted to fight Jarron. I'm gonna show you guys right now the video that Jarron filmed on his phone of this situation. There's gonna be a lot of beeps in this because obviously there's a lot of cussing in this. I'm trying to let this run as much as I possibly can, but this is what happened with Jarron yesterday because of a video that we filmed. And you guys, let me know what you think.
Alright, so this is shit I really don't usually do. But somebody that supposedly is gonna beat my ass is up here at Dollar Tree, so I'm standing outside my car, letting my face be seen. You a bitch. I'm right here, dog. You know what time it is? I'm right here, dog. What's up? I'm right here. Don't come out of Dollar Tree, call me a bitch, and I'm standing right here, ready. I'm ready. Come on. I'm standing right here. Shit ridiculous, yo. I ain't said 2 words to this man. He gonna call me a bitch. And I'm standing right here. I ain't scared of no man on this planet. You gonna beat my ass? I'm right here. Man gonna come out of Dollar Tree and ain't say a word to him. He gonna call me a bitch. A bitch, and I ain't do shit but sitting on my car. You the one talking shit, bro.
Do something.
You something.
Do something. Do something. Do something.
Man, you better back up.
You a bitch.
I'm sparing your motherfucking life right now.
You ain't doing shit. You a bitch.
Bye.
You ain't doing shit. All you gotta do is put your hands
Bye.
on my your ass up. All you gotta do is do it first. All you gotta do is
Nah.
your bitch ass up.
Nah, you the one that got beef.
Do that shit.
You the one that
Do
sour
it.
because I left.
Do something.
Y'all the one salty.
You know what I'm mad about? You talk shit over goddamn YouTube.
I ain't talk shit.
Yeah, you did.
I told the truth.
Yes, you did.
I told the truth.
I'll beat your ass.
I told the truth. That's exactly, yeah, I told the fucking truth. That's what they mad about. I told the fucking truth.
You told the truth. You just got a $13,000 check and couldn't buy your son not one thing.
I paid all my fucking bills off, thank you.
Your son ain't important? You only
I paid all.
$15 a month.
Man, y'all, man, get the out my face. If he ain't gonna do shit, if he ain't gonna throw hands,
Right in your face.
I'm right here. Throw the first punch. You the one that got beef, not me. I'm the one doing fine. I am the one doing fine. I'm the one doing fine.
All right, so we're on the zero turn now. Do you want to move this thing into the shade? Because
What shade? I mean, the only shade there is.
we got shade inside the storage unit. It might be a little bit cooler in here. So Jarron, that was the video from last night. What are your thoughts?
My thing is I don't want to beef. I don't want to. I want to get along. But if you, once again, if you have a problem with me, I mean, I'd rather sit down and talk about it. You know, I don't know what else to say besides I told the truth. All I did was tell the truth, and they're mad just because I told a little bit of truth. I'm sorry. You know, I do apologize for what I said. I probably could have said it in a different manner. You know, but at the same time, sometimes you can't sugarcoat shit. I'm sorry. You just can't. And I'm not that type of person. I really don't know what else to say other than I told the truth, man. And now they're mad. I'd be willing to do whatever it takes to squash whatever if need be. I mean, I don't know what it would take, you know, but at the same time, it's just one of those situations where if you do got beef and you don't want to squash it, then I'm gonna do my best to avoid you. If you see me, don't say nothing to me and don't come near me. Don't put your hands on me. In the video, it's off camera. You can't see it, but you can hear everything. He comes up and he body checks me 4 times. Now, in my old days, as soon as he would have even got close in my personal space, I probably would have went to town, but I'm grown, I'm more mature, and I have other things to think about now. Honestly, in a way, I kind of see myself as a public figure, kind of starting.
Well, you're definitely in the public spotlight with doing the videos for however many people who do see the videos.
Exactly, you know.
And even outside of that, don't let me cut you off, but even outside of that, Jarron, you're trying to do better for yourself.
Correct. And I'm trying to learn how to control my anger, because I really do have a bad anger problem. You know, and it don't take much for me to snap, but I'm learning how to control it. And I mean, you can see it. You can see it in my face on the video. You can hear it in my voice. You know, all at the beginning. Yes, towards the end, I get a little irate. I'm sorry. Anybody would have to be in body check 4 times by somebody that's been threatening them.
Well, again, I'm proud of you for not taking it to another level. You both could have ended up in jail for that situation. Mm-hmm. And to, you know, this other person involved in the situation, I do apologize to you. And I hope that there can be some kind of peaceful resolution. I don't want to see Jarron get in any trouble. I don't want to see you get in any trouble. And that's where I'm going to leave it at. So with that being shared, we're going to continue working, because that's what we've been doing today. About to put these new blades up on the zero turn, finish doing the oil change. I can imagine this facility is probably not going to be very happy with us with the oil that we've got out in the parking lot. Hopefully we're going to be able to clean that up a little bit.
Let's see if we can set that somewhere real quick, because I am going to need your help.
Oh, Jan, I mean, I'm filming.
I need your help, though.
All right.
I just need you to play some jack stance.
Gotcha. I don't know how to do any of this, but guess what? I'm learning from Jarron. So appreciate him sharing what he knows and helping me tune up some equipment. Got to get to work, folks. New blades on the zero turn. And starting to flush oil in the truck.
Hurry up.
I'm coming. What happened? It started dumping out?
Yeah, it went straight through.
So Jarron just put a quart of oil through just to flush it real quick. Jarron used to work on cars.
Yeah, I work for a guy out in Franklin, backyard mechanic. He actually used to work in a shop. You know, he taught me a lot, but honestly, he taught me a lot, but I learned a lot on my own too. I mean, it's just, really, if you think about it, it's common sense. You take something apart, you remember how it goes, and you put it back the way it went.
Well, I tell you what, for me, this ain't no common sense. Changing the oil's rocket science for me. But we're learning today. I now know where the oil filter is.
Tell you what,
That's where the oil goes in at, because I can see that quart right there upside down.
you want to learn how to change the CV axle on a 06 Mazda 3?
No, not really. That's what you got to do?
Yeah, I got to do that to my car.
So how do we know if we got enough oil in here? How do we know, how do we prevent from overfilling this thing? The dipstick? Ain't that some shit?
Yeah. And I'm gonna start off by putting 5 quarts in there, and then
check it.
Yeah, and then let it set for a minute, and then check it, and then if it needs another quart or 2, you know, go from there.
Getting that oil up in the lawnmower.
Strategically.
There's all the old oil from the lawnmower.
And there's all my sweat. Dripping, drip, 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 drip.
Yeah, Jarron's soaked. This is one of them days where I legitimately, I haven't done too much. I don't know shit about none of this. Thank God for Jarron on this one. All right, should we check it first or not?
Let me put at least half of this one in. And honestly, that'll be 2 quarts. Because I put half and we let some of that drain out, remember?
Yeah. So we don't have a funnel small enough to get in there, so we're using a spray paint lid. Always got to MacGyver some stuff. We haven't made too much of a mess at all, so that's been another thing, trying to make sure that we're not messing up our office. One of my yellow shirts has definitely been sacrificed for this.
We have no kitty litter, so we don't want any type of spills.
Careful now. The whole world's watching you, Jarron. Oh yeah. That's satisfying right there.
I actually watched them videos too.
What, Bob Ross?
No, the oddly satisfying videos
Oh.
that you see on Facebook of people like doing special work, like super fast work, or just
The
doing.
comment section on those videos is ridiculous, because they're always like, oh, you're doing it so wrong.
I ain't never looked at the comment videos. Comments. I just watch the videos because I do find some of that stuff satisfying.
All right, couple of things to mention real quick with all the work that we've done. We got the wrong size fuel filter right there, so that was a bust. We don't have a wrench to get the spark plugs out, so that's a bust. But we do got a new air filter, oil filter, new oil in the zero turn, new blades on the zero turn. And my truck, we got the wrong oil filter for that, so we got the old oil filter on there. And I posed the question to all of you, is it really such a big deal? What do you think, Jarron?
No, not really. I mean, it's better to change the oil filter when you change the oil, but you don't actually have to. Yours wasn't that bad, so yeah, it's not no big deal.
Tell you what, we got that high dollar oil up in that money. All right, we're getting ready to wrap it up over here. I feel like we've been on workforce over here, work release or something. Man, we spent way too much time today up here. So, we'll get all cleaned up and get the heck up out of here. Jarron.
Yes, sir.
Hey, man, awesome job, man.
Yes, sir, no problem. Thank you for the work once again. Stuff like this is what I do. I enjoy doing, other than cutting grass and doing music. This is something I like doing, fixing things and working on stuff. You know, it's why I bought the
Jarron's toolbox right there, y'all.
my $319 toolbox.
Part of why that 13,000's up in smoke. Proverbially, not literally. All right, let's clean it up and shut down shop. See how the truck's running too, with that fresh oil and that old oil filter.